on, everybody? It is Halloween, so happy Halloween. If you celebrated, have a great night if you don't. What I wanted to do for this video was give some last minute Halloween makeup ideas, I guess. I'm really somebody who likes Halloween, and my past costumes I think have been pretty good, if I do say so myself. But this year, there's just been so much going on, as some of you know. It's just like, I didn't have time to think of any costume at all, which is very unlike me. I am thinking of my Halloween costume usually like 3 months in advance, if not the previous year. So, I'm sorry about this, the lighting, it is what it is. I still wanted to get into the Halloween spirit, so this is what I'm doing, and if I'm helping you, I'm helping you. If I'm not, I'm sorry. We are going to do some quick, basic, I already said that, some Halloween makeup. Can I just shut up and start talking? I swear, as soon as I turn the camera on, words just fly out of my mouth and I'm just rambling. Let's just get into this makeup. I'm Halie, by the way, if you didn't know. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh, welcome back. So, the first order of business is to get you guys nice and close. Come closer. Now that we are all so close and comfortable, let's get started. The first one is a deer, because it's simple. So let's jump right into that. It's really not complicated, and I'm someone who doesn't really use foundation, so I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna jump straight into doing the makeup stuff. I guess I could do my eyebrows first, because people tend to do like, whatchamacallit, people want to do the sexy thing. My mirror's down here, so I look down here, that's why. People tend to do sexy things on Halloween, and I mean, I think I tried to do I tried to do that, a few times. Not really sure how that worked out very well, but I tried. For me, Halloween, it was like a chance to just do cosplay, because I never really had a chance to cosplay. So I was like, let me just use this holiday to my advantage. It's time for me to cosplay. So last year I was Gojo. It felt nice to be like a character that other people could recognize besides something, you know, simple. I feel like for a deer, deers are like very innocent, right? Or that's what we see deers as, or fawns, and that's what we like grab onto when we hold on to that idea. So I think keeping the makeup more simple would help me. I think I'm actually just gonna use the blush, e.l.f. blush, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this first. What color is this? I don't know. And then just put that on my lid. Put it on my lid. Oh, now that doesn't look like much, I will switch brushes. Dang. Now we're gonna use this one. I'm gonna diffuse and also cover up just to make the color a little bit lighter, because I did just say natural, but look at me putting on a whole bunch of eyeshadow. And then we'll be done. I always say one thing and then I end up doing something else. Just a little under here. This always makes me feel weird. Doesn't really do much, but it makes me feel better. Okay, now that we look like we're confused about what we're being for Halloween, let's add some glitter. And I just like to put mine right here over my eye. Just feels like it gives it some emphasis. Don't really know why. Yeah. Before I move on to like the, you know, the actual deer qualities, I'm gonna finish my eyes by doing my eyelashes, which is the heated curler, which I use with a lighter. And then I will do the stick that I use, this black stick. That helps me just curl my lashes up after putting on some mascara. Okay, now you could add lashes at this point, but I'm trying to keep it a little bit more simple for this one. But yeah. The eye makeup is done. Yeah, I just really wanted these to be, you know, simple makeup things you can do with things that are lying around your house. I mean, if you have makeup, obviously, but if you don't, maybe it could be something else. Okay, on to the thing that makes the deer, and first we're doing this, what? Not that. We're doing the spots. So I have this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I'm just gonna put a couple spots like around here, to really just bring in the deer, and then we're gonna do the black on the nose, black on the upper lips, and I think that's good. Spots are done. Now we're gonna do the black on the nose, and to do that we use eyeliner. This is a part I feel like this is like the precision part. So you want to do the bottom of your nose, I guess. You want to go a little bit above the tip of your nose. Not too much. My perfectionism wants this line to be straight and it's not. Like a nice smooth curve and it's not. You just gotta let it go. Let it go, Halie. Just let it go. All right, I think that's as good as the nose bit's gonna go. Then you just wanna put a line down the middle to the top of your, what is this? The top of your lip? What is this called? The philtrum? Philtrum? I don't know. From line. Here or here. That's not straight. Is it? Am I just finding out my face is a little bit off center? Good enough. And now we move on to the lips, which is, you know, just the top lip in black. That isn't so not pigmented. You're supposed to cover this part, but I have a really, really strong Cupid's bow. So it doesn't like to work for me. So now what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of black eyeshadow on a different brush. I don't like any of these brushes. 1 second. Take a little bit of black eyeshadow and just pat it in. Oh, my Cupid's bow is so strong. And there you have it. We are a dear. My Cupid's bow is still strong. It's kind of cute. I've never been a deer before. Okay. Also, I don't think I said this, but we're doing 4 looks. This is just the first one. It didn't really take me that much time to actually get this look together. The hardest part was doing the lines on the nose and deciding what kind of eyeshadow that I wanted to do. But everything else was pretty, you know, straightforward and simple, and definitely a very good last minute Halloween makeup idea, costume, theme. I don't know what this should be called. Yeah. Okay, so now for the next one, there's not gonna be too much of a change. All we really need to do is change these spots and add some whiskers. You guessed it, we're gonna be a cat. Which cat? I don't know, but we're gonna be seen as a cat. All right. So all we really need to do for like the cat look is to change the color of the spots and the shape a little bit, because I guess we're gonna be a cheetah, because cheetah spots tend to be a little bit more, you know, like have like a U kind of shape, or like just a wavier shape, I guess. So to do that, we're going to start with a little bit of this brown right here, and then just go on one of the spots and cover it up and change the shape a little. And obviously I'm just covering up the spots because it's saving me time right now, but you wouldn't have these spots. You could just put the powder on and just get started that way instead of doing this. I will say though, it kind of helps to have a spot to cover, because then it's a little bit easier to just, you know, get it done. All right, now we have the spots pretty much done. Now to make them a little bit more interesting, I think we will outline them in some eyeliner, just to give a little bit more of a shape, dimension, quality to it. Actually, also, because I did the white spots under, I had to do a little bit more eyeshadow. I had to do a little bit more eyeshadow on it, so it already kind of looks like they have dimension. And we're already all the way there, so if you wanted to stop here, you could do that. And then do the whiskers, but I'm extra, and Halloween is good for being extra, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more. There's a helicopter flying around, and I don't know when it's going away, so I'm just gonna keep going. Anyway. Spots are done. They look super cute. I have a birthmark here, so I tried to just outline it. It kind of looks weird now, but it's fine. And so since this is a nude look, we're going to darken it up the eyes a little bit by using the same brown that we used for the spots, and just, you know, just deepen it a little bit. You know, we're just a little bit more don't ew. All right, I think that's good enough for the eyeshadow. Just a little bit deep. And if you want to put on lashes again, you can put on lashes. I'm not gonna do that just yet. The last thing for cat is the whiskers. But I'm kind of torn between doing whiskers or like the dots, because it's a big cat, you know? Let's do both. When do I stop? Is that enough? Okay, I think that's good enough. And now we just do spots also with eyeliner. I think this is the best that I can do, so yeah, we're done. We are a cat, a cheetah maybe, a leopard, I don't know, we're a cat. Simple, 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 simple. So another super easy thing to do. Obviously, I just had to change my eyeshadow a little bit, color correct the spots, add some whiskers, and suddenly we've gone from a prey to a predator. Anyway, let's do the next one. This time we're going to do a vampire. So, but to do that, I need to get the spots off and the nose. The lips can stay, but yeah, whiskers, spots, gotta go. Okay, we're back, and I had to actually like wash the bottom of my face, but obviously I was able to keep the eyes because it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna add on top of it. So for this one, we're doing a vampire, and I have to say, vampire is one of the most basic things, but to be honest, it's quite good. I've been a vampire many a time in my life. Take my little brush, we dip into some black, and we go to town on the lid, and then we will diffuse it in a minute. I went a little bit too high on this one. Now the sun's here. I went a little bit too high on this one, but that's fine. Now we just need to diffuse the edges. Fluffy brush. I could use a red, or we could use a burgundy-ish color, and then just diffuse the edges to give it dimension and mystery. Ooh, we're looking like a mess. We're looking like a mess. I guess it's alright. It doesn't really need to be, you know, absolutely perfect. Now we're just gonna do literally the same thing, but on the lower lash, and we're gonna like smoke it out a little bit more to give a little bit more of a like, we're kind of a mess kind of look. And this light's starting to bother me. Sorry about the lighting fiasco. But anyway, this is the base. How are we thinking? What are we thinking? Looking interesting, yes. So now we're just gonna take the eyeliner again and just do some squiggly lines down here that'll look like veins, you know, like we've just transformed and we're ready to suck somebody's blood. That was a horrible impression. Just get some squiggles, and of course this eyeliner hates me. Okay, I think I like that, so I'm gonna repeat this on this eye. I'm just gonna pop on some lashes, and then we'll do the lips. All right, the lashes are on. I ended up stacking two because it needed to be a little bit more dramatic. I also found out that I put on the first set of lashes on backwards, so on the opposite eye, and that didn't look great, so I just added some more. So now we're very dramatic. And now we're gonna do the lips, and the lips is just simple. It's just simple red lip. I think I'm gonna darken it up a little bit with the black. And then I'm gonna put a smear here, I think. Yeah. All right, this is me done for the vampire. I don't really know like what facial expression I should be making, but I'm quite pleased with how the makeup turned out, you know? Like, this is good. Yeah, okay, now we can move on to the next one. I'm really quite pleased. I love vampires, just, it's so nice for me. I don't know why. It makes me feel like I'm got some like sexiness in me that I don't normally have, so I just feel like, ugh! But you know, now I feel like, ooh, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yes, now we can move on to our last and final costume Halloween, last minute Halloween makeup quick idea costume thing, whatever. But to do that, I do need to clean up the lips, get rid of the veins. I can keep the eyes, and we will do the next one. So as you can see, I wiped off the veins underneath, and I kind of made this line a little bit, I kind of made this line a little bit sharper, just give it a little just to give it a different vibe. But this is pretty much the makeup that you would want to do for this makeup, which is the one I was kind of looking forward to. I just like the aesthetic of it. Just, it's a little bit simple. I think it's still a simple Halloween makeup look, but I do think it takes a little bit of precision and obviously a lot of black eyeshadow. So let's do it. It is a clown. So it's the kind of like the more like modern type clown. If I had like white face paint, I'd do the whole circle, but we're just gonna do the smile and then the two lines. To get started, I think I'm actually going to do eyeshadow, and I'm gonna do that burgundy color from earlier and just do a straight line down on both eyes. And it's gonna give a little bit of a direction to go in besides me just trying to wing it, and I'll still probably be mad at the end, but at least I'll have some kind of like idea of where I should be going. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I think that's good, so I'm gonna repeat that on the other side. Obviously, they don't need to be perfect, but you know, try to fight your perfectionism as you do this. It's hard. All right, I think that's good for the base, and now we can do the eyeliner. Just straight down the center, you know, try to keep it sharp. At least that's how I like it. So I'm gonna try to keep it sharp, slim, and then we can work on the mouth. which is another key component. So there's really two key components. If you didn't have the eye makeup, get the lines, get the smile. If you wanted the eye makeup, then there's 3 things: eye makeup, lines, and smile. It's not perfect. I dare say that the squiggly lines give it more character, so we will go with that. I do think that I could have just used eyeshadow because it was a little bit hard to work with it, but now we're gonna move into the mouth, and to start we will use the same burgundy color. And now we have to do this smile. So just you wanna open the top lip and then come out to like here. And then do the same thing on the bottom. And then just do the same thing but with black. And we're done. This is the final look. It definitely is like a more that you're quiet, the better it looks, because this looks kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. What do we think? I am pleasantly surprised with this one. I was looking forward to it, but I didn't think it was actually gonna look that great on me. But it looks really nice. It's totally easy and feasible to do. It took me about, I think if I added in the eyeshadow, the eyelashes, I think I'd say maybe like 20-30 minutes. All it took was some burgundy and some black eyeshadow, really. You can get it all done. So yes, that is all I had for today's video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or do whatever you want. It does help me out though. I had so much fun today. Playing in makeup is something I love to do and I haven't done in a long time. My lips are very sensitive, so I need to go wash this off very quickly. But, you know, I still enjoyed my time. If you needed any last minute costume ideas, I hope, or makeup ideas for Halloween, I really hope this helped you out. I don't know if it helped anyone, but at least it was fun, right? Right? Yeah, that's it. I love you. Drink some water, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. I'm done.